Day. I thought this was pretty interesting. Good for everybody that's tracking the used Tesla side of things. Which yeah, we're gonna talk about. Hopefully, Alexis is in the chat and ready for this next segment on the used side. That's for sure. So welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna talk about the used Tesla market, and some are saying that the used prices have bottomed. And so we'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at this tweet. It's coming from a pretty, credible, reliable source, always kind of macroly looking at the market out there. So we will take a look at it and see what the reasons are, because this might mean that if you're shopping for a used Tesla, now might be the chance, now through maybe even March. But we will take a look at it. If you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, but more on that later. All right, so let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at this tweet. We also, on this channel, we do take a look at the new Tesla side as well as the used side, because I'm all about getting the best deal for you and me, of course. And so for a while I was taking a look at the used Teslas, and I might have bought one right before these price cuts, but it's okay. At the end of the day, we bought a Tesla. It's a good Tesla, and I still have yet to make that release video. I've filmed a bunch of it, but I haven't gotten to it. But anyways, I digress. Shout out to Car Dealership Guy on Twitter. Really good. He supposedly owns a car dealership, a used car dealer. And those are like the best ones I would recommend. If you're looking to sell your vehicle, talk to a used private dealership that only sells used cars, because you got to think about it, right? That they have to know the market, and they have to offer you the highest price, because that's the only thing they can turn around and sell. They either have to buy it from you off the street or buy it from Manheim Auction and all these other places. So shout out to Car Dealership Guy. Quote, spoke with a smart CEO of a major dealer group today. He believes that used car prices have bottomed, and it's only up from here. Here are his 3 reasons why. So taking a look at this, this is a great site. Cargurus.com tracks all the different used retail list prices across the board, and it's just a lot of red here. You can see, right? There's a lot of red, but Tesla, of course, is the lowest. That's Toyota. Whoops. Taking a look at Tesla, you can see Tesla's prices are down, 19, 17, 18%, 20% year over year, 19% in the past 30 days. So, these are the lowest it's been in a while. And so it might have a bottom. And the reasons why, let's take a look at some of the reasons why. But the first one is, number one, less used car supplies in the market. Dealers are holding leaner inventories due to higher holding costs because interest rates have gone up. Because, spoiler alert, a lot of these, whoa. Oh no, what happened? Oh gosh, I lost myself. Because, spoiler alert, oh man, I lost my camera. How do I get this? No, what's going on? Okay. All right, we're just having fun now. Oh, there we go. Look, I'm back. All right. Well, spoiler alert. I don't even know how I'm going to edit that. But spoiler alert, dealers that have used car inventories usually don't pay cash for each and every one. They hold these vehicles on loans and interest rates. And so they could be potentially, those that used car dealer on the corner of the lot that has 20 vehicles, they could be paying interest on each and every single vehicle that they're holding in the lot. So of course this forces them, if interest rates go up, then they cannot be holding as many vehicles because they just have less vehicles going in and out. So day supply, in other words, the average number of days it takes to sell a used vehicle, has significantly dropped over the past months. Less supply equals higher prices. Number 2, new car prices are at a record high. Even at the current price level, used cars are still much cheaper relative to new cars, and it's unlikely that new car prices will come down unless you're Tesla and dropping the price $13,000 overnight. The structural cost increases of building a new car will take lots of time to unwind. And the other thing is, this is also happening on the new side. Inventory is starting to build up in certain models that are not the hottest models, so this could put a lot of pressure on the used car side as well. Number 3, there's lots of pent-up demand entering the market. Used car prices finished 2022 down nearly 15% year over year, with the majority of the drop happening in Q4. Many shoppers have waited on the sidelines and are finally starting to enter the market. Yeah, and of course, with the tax time that's coming up, people are getting their tax refunds. You know, if you file early, you could be getting it as soon as like this week. And so prices, the more demand would start to come back. And on top of that, you know, springtime, summertime, a lot of these, you know, people, I certainly get spring fever, I guess, where I want to go buy something. And so that could easily come back into play with inventory starting to creep up after, you know, how as low as it's been. So if you're looking to buy a Tesla, it might be time to just try and, you know, not be as picky. You know, you've probably been offering a lot of people out there on certain vehicles, and just figure out which one is the most reasonable, that's within your budget, and just try and strike a deal at the end of the day, because you know, or at the end of the day, it could keep going lower as well. So we don't know. I mean, it could go either way. If Tesla releases more price discounts, we can certainly see that happening as well. But let's just take a look at the MMR, the auction values, to see if there's any sort of update to kind of what's been going on, to see if there's any newer values. If anybody wants to throw out a model out there, we can take a look, of course, Tesla only, and see, you gotta give me the year, the model, and to see kind of what the valuations are out there. Let's see. So we'll just start with, let's go with the big ones first. Model S market always gets destroyed, I would say. So let's take a look at Model S long range 2021. Okay, this is old, 64,000. That was, we think we saw that last time, but that's almost a week old at this point. Let's switch it to Model X. The refresh came in 2022. So let's see if what price are we? Ooh, wow. Whoa, that is low. Wow. Okay, 2022 Model X refresh. I don't think I've ever seen it that low. That is nuts. You can see the market has definitely gone down. That's for sure on the Model X. I think when I was looking, this was the last price target, and they have started to creep down a lot. So someone that was in here earlier looking at the Model X market, looking at refresh prices, they are starting to come down a lot. And this is definitely because of the most recent price decreases on the new side. That's for sure. Let's take a look at what else we got. Model 3 long range. Let's see here. Looks like it's creeping down a little bit, but pretty much staying in line for the Model 3. Nothing too crazy there. Let's look at the performance, see if there's anything, you know, $46,000, $50,000. But, you know, definitely I would say the market is going down slowly. A lot of these newer price decreases hasn't really gone into effect for some reason on the auction side. For some reason, I guess dealers are not factoring this $7,500 tax credit, which I don't know. It's weird to me for sure. But I was thinking that Model Y long range, because the brand new price is $52,990, I was easily thinking that some of these vehicles would be in the low 40s, but I guess still not yet. Maybe dealers are only looking at retail price and not factoring in the tax credit. That's for sure. But we're going to jump into some of the comments and some of the questions. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description, there's a Patreon link where you can support the channel. And there's a variety of benefits, which include actually scheduling a call with me, where you can ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, or even financing a Tesla. And after you schedule a call, or after you join the Patreon, you get a link to my buying guide, which has links to all the resources that I use to get the best possible deal at the best possible price, including financing rates and a couple credit unions on my buying guide that has interest rates as low as 3% to 4%, all the way up to 60 months. So definitely check it out if you're interested. And yeah, so Yang, what about a Porsche Taycan? Yeah, let's go take a look. I don't think I've ever pulled up the Taycan on here. So let's see, Taycan all-wheel drive. So like not the crossovers of the 4S. Let's see. Whoa, that should not, but that's not a lot of transaction data. So let's see if we put in all rear-wheel drive. Okay, here we go. 90,000, 88,000. Okay, trending down. But it doesn't look like, I think it's still holding strong for sure. Now that Ford is decreasing the Mach-E, do you think Hyundai, Volkswagen, Kia will follow suit and the market is going to crash? I would say so. I mean, the Hyundai Ioniq 5 was already pretty well priced. Same with the Kia EV6. But I mean, if they're hurting for sales, like I was literally just talking to a couple dealers that reached back out to me because of the Hyundai. I was at one point, I had a relapse or I had a misjudgment. I was shopping for a Ioniq 5, and a couple of them reached out. They're willing to do MSRP or some sort of deal or something like that. So whereas before they were doing way more, like 5, 10, $15,000 markup, which I don't know if I could do that on a Hyundai for sure. Happy about, or C user, be happy you got parking sensors. Yeah, for sure. Well, the battery is dead after 8 years. I mean, that's why you got the warranty. If original owner of FSD on the car and sells it, does FSD pass to a new buyer? Yes, if it's a private sale, 100%. If it's going through Tesla might remove it. Do you think the Tesla is going to refresh the Model Y this year? No, I don't think so. Thoughts on a used Model Y with full self-driving $50,000 for $45,000 for Tesla website? Depends on the year. If it's 2022, sure, why not? Any shop recommendation for San Diego? Paint protection, ceramic tinting? I don't. But in the SoCal area, like specifically like Irvine area, 24K shine for ceramic. They use this product called Geon, which is arguably the best. 24K shine in Santa Ana. And then for tint, I actually really recommend OC Tint Solutions in Anaheim. They are really good. I've tinted my past 3 Teslas there. I've made multiple videos about them. Really good quality, very fair price, and yeah, they do a ton of Teslas. For 24K shine, ask for Andre, the owner. Ask for the Dennis YouTube deal, and then for OC Tint Solution, ask for Jason, the owner. Ask for the YouTube Dennis deal as well. But I brought in all my Teslas to both of them. Really, really, really good quality work at the end of the day. All right. What else we got? Water break. When you make the final payment with the app, do you do a down payment separate from the finance source? Yes. Yeah, if you told Tesla you're using a down payment, then you would have to switch it. You just have to let them know what you're exactly doing so that they can itemize your account to its correct form. Let's take a look at the Model Y as well, actually. Whoa. Interesting. I actually had a friend that works at a dealer, told me, a public dealer. He sent me a screenshot today. His sister store traded in a 2021 Tesla Model 3 Performance with 59,000 miles. You want to guess what price they traded in for? This price would get Alexis very excited. If Alexis can guess it, that'd be funny. Should I do a bathroom break, or you're doing a bathroom break? They traded it in for, drum roll, I must have had like an accident or something like that. They traded it in for $25,000. That is, if that's not a steal, I don't know what is. Yeah, 2021 Model 3 Performance, 59,000 miles, $25,000. I mean, of course they're gonna retail that for whatever, but I don't even know. That's low. That is low. Like maybe it needed I mean, 59,000 miles. It probably needs tires. Probably doesn't need brakes. Maybe it had some dings. Maybe it has a bad Carfax or something, but $25,000, they'll probably retail that for 33, 34 and still be okay. And it's the Houston market too. So it's not like somewhere, far out that no one buys Teslas. That's crazy for sure. Ordered a Model Y on the day prices were slashed, getting the car on February 6th. Congrats. Nice. What's the difference with hardware 4? We don't know yet, but it's supposedly it's only coming to the Cybertruck. But correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't think it's coming out for Model 3 and Model Y until after it comes out for the Cybertruck. Thanks, Dennis. They were all over the place for the up north. We'll save this video for reference. I actually made a couple of videos, or I made a video recently on what services I recommend for Teslas. I itemized both of those shops and show the Yelp pages and all that stuff. 35 Ming Chan. Whoa, welcome Ming Chan. Shout out to Ming Chan for coming in. Join the Tesla hacking